Hi everyone, today we're going to pick up Victa 2-stroke, and I saw this one on the Facebook marketplace, and I believe this one is a ESX 60, which is a Victa Mustang, and with alley base. It's really good, and it's not working. It's fully out of condition. So we're going to pick up this unit, and we'll try if we can restore this unit, and we'll see if we can fix it. So let's go. Okay, we're here finally. There we go. Hey buddy.
Here you go, mate. She's been with us for a long time, but she's now going to be respecting yours. So I don't know. I think it'll probably start once you start putting it back together, if you know what you're doing.
So hopefully you also saw the link that I sent it to you.
Yeah.
The video, the YouTube.
Yeah, that's what you were saying.
Yeah, I do a lot of YouTube video.
Okay,
a lot of
that's
lawnmower
fine.
repairs.
I'm actually glad it's getting upcycled, so it's getting a new life.
So that's well, no matter how
everything's there, like it's all
badly,
there. It's the whole lawnmower's there. It's just been pulled apart because we were trying to we were just looking. Obviously, the drawstring needs to be fixed up because it doesn't retract properly, and then it probably just needs a good spark lead, the spark plug in it. But it should probably go. So I mean, there's nothing.
What was the previous problem with this one before it stops working?
Before it stopped working, we actually had to replace the valve so that it was leaking fuel. So I put a new valve in there, so a new ring seal and a new pin needle.
Yeah.
So I'll put those in there now. It's not leaking fuel anymore. So it's got some fresh fuel. I'm going to put fuel in about a week or two ago. Yeah. And then sort of put it to a point where I'm like, do I keep persevering with it and try and fix it? Or do I just let it go? And I mean, these are good lawnmowers. They've got the good base on it.
Alley base.
Correct, alloy base. And so there was just two options. Do I continue down the path of trying to fix it, or do I just go down the option to use electric tools now? So I've got all the AEG tools. So I actually ended up getting an AEG electric lawnmower. But this has been a beautiful lawnmower. It's been in the family for over 10 years or something like that. Yeah,
so it's been in your family with 10 years.
Yeah, about 10 years, yeah.
Well, it's worth rebuilding this one. I'll try to get this one working, restore this one, and you'll see this one going again.
That'd be great, thank you very much.
And you will see this one in really like new condition.
Yep.
So I fix and restore a lot of Victa 2-stroke. Yep. And especially with this type of carburetor.
Yep, perfect. And that's a perfect project for you. I'm actually happy to see it get upcycled. The issue that we have is that what do you do with it? I mean, I'm not the most mechanically inclined. I'm okay, but I'm not like, for me to sit here and put hours into it, it's sort of a time versus return on benefit ratio. Yeah. And so someone like you who has benefit and experience and parts and knows what they're doing.
We carry a lot of parts on this one. Yes. Mostly of the carburetor parts.
Yep. Okay.
And some of the parts like the needle and the metering. There's a metering lever which is not available on the original Victa, which I develop and manufacture.
That's lovely.
So I manufacture also. I send it for manufacturing. I design and manufacture some of the small components, especially the needle.
Wow. Yeah. You mean the needle that goes in here?
If you have seen the needle, the plastic needle. Yeah. We have the vital tip, which is the rubber tip needle, and it's made of metal. So I design and develop the one, and we have a lot of these sold on the market, and everyone is using this one. It's really good, which is it stops leaking fuel. Yep. And also this type of needle, there's a tendency that it will stick into the brush seat. So I also have this metering lever called the pull the needle when the flow drops. Yes. So it pulls the needle down to prevent from sticking into the brush seat. So
I think that'd be perfect for you. There is a new needle in it, so it's entirely up to you whether you want to use your needle when you rebuild it or not. And there's a new seal on the inside of the valve as well. But yeah, we got to that point, and then, as I said, this doesn't retract properly, so you'll find a problem with the spin.
Yeah, I'll try to also to have a look and then fix the pull starter assembly, which doesn't retract. Yep. And how's what about the blade for this one?
Let's have a look at it, mate. I don't know because I really.
I mean, let's have
you go.
Okay, so the blade is really bad. So I have a couple of blades which we're going to replace. I'm going to replace the blades as well.
Yep.
And the good thing, this one is the mulch, the drip with mulch, and the mower.
Yep.
Is this is 4 blades.
Yep.
And the cutting for the grass is really fine compared to the 2 blades only.
Yeah, yeah, fair
so
enough. Yeah.
This is a mulching. So yeah, thank you very much for.
No, thank you for. I'm pleased to see it being upcycled.
Yeah.
So it's nice to see that it's going to go to a new home. Someone's going to appreciate it, give it a new life, and then be it your lawnmower or someone else's lawnmower in the future, just so someone can appreciate it. Because obviously it needs a little bit of TLC everywhere. But once it's all fixed up, she'll be right to rock and roll. So that's all the parts I have for. I don't know if the mulch catch is in there. Oh, the mulch catch is in there. Not sure if I have the mulch catch, but we'll have a look and see if we can find it.
So this is the original.
That's the original.
Catcher.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's the original bucket that came
Okay.
in. So,
Oh, that's good. And
oh, that's in good condition. Nothing wrong with that. It's just obviously it sat. Because I put it in the shed for a while. I had the electric lawnmower that I bought from Audi. Believe it or not, that went for a couple of years. And that's yeah. So this was our original lawnmower, like I said, but sat in the pool shed. So it probably just needs a little bit of a touch up on the handle.
And,
well, not the pool shed, but it's actually close to the pool.
Yeah, the muffler it's rust, but we'll recondition the muffler. Give it a really nice looks.
Yep.
And you don't mind what's your name?
I'm David.
David.
Yeah, yours?
Joel.
Pleasure to meet you, mate.
Yeah.
No, thank you for coming around and have a look at it and for taking it and for upcycling. I really appreciate it.
Yeah. Thank you very much, and I'll see you soon, and try to rebuild and recondition this more.
Yep.
And I'll see you soon.
Yep. Thank you.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Small Engineer Tutorial. It's been a month now since we acquired this lawnmower from David, and they say that he replaced the valve, possibly the primer cap, and the needle. Hopefully this one's working. I haven't tried it yet, but it's pretty much all dismantled and doesn't have the screw on the top. They still have the screw bolt on the cowling. So here already have the AEG lawnmower. So this lawnmower is been with his family for over 10 years. So his dad previously owned this lawnmower. So he passed it to David, and then he has the AEG lawnmower. He's not sure if it's worth continuing to persevere to fix this lawnmower. So today we'll have a look, and then we'll try if we could fix this one, and we could start it. I'm sure it will start. We'll give it a good partial restoration. This would take possibly a couple of weeks because I'm only working over the weekend. Stay tuned and watch throughout the video. It may take an hour or so. We'll give it a go. We'll have a look. So we'll see if we could start this one. Let's see if we could prime. It's a bit hard to start. Wow, it starts but it doesn't idle, but that's fine. Not only we try to fix or replace the carburetor or the needle, but also we'll give it a good clean, and we'll give it a good restoration. First is we have a look at the carburetor, and we'll see what parts you put in. So this is a plain jet. So here's this plastic needle, yellow. So we're going to replace this one with a Python tape metal needle, and also fitted with metering lever. We also need to change the O-ring for this one. So we're going to remove the muffler. So to remove the muffler, I'm just using the old pole starter cord. Just take it out. Then we can have a look at the piston. Wow, it's very clean, no scoring. No scoring, and it's excellent condition. So we'll have a look at the blades. So the blades is it's really bad. So we can replace these blades. That's a good thing is it's a mulching lawnmower. So I'm going to remove the carburetor assembly. So I'll take the hose for the decompression valve and also the vacuum governor. So to remove the carburetor, just twist this one counterclockwise and pull from the manifold. So there's two pins here, one in the side, just pull one pin. So and also the one in the middle. So this one has a short plug. So we can now remove the whole carburetor assembly, including the hose. Now we could remove the throttle. Here we have the complete carburetor assembly, the snorkel, and the throttle control. So the carburetor poppet valve was set to C, so we have to remember that when we assemble the carburetor. Now I'm going to remove the blade assembly using number 24 socket. We're going to remove the complete engine. I support the back of the engine, so when we remove this one, the engine won't fall straight into the ground. So there's three screws. Possibly there's one more. We'll see. So there's two screws. This shorter one in here, one in there, and one long one. We'll see if the engine. There must be one in here. So three short ones and one long one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean the engine, clean the chassis, clean the wheels, check the bearing if necessary, under chassis, handles, spray paint if necessary. I'm going to clean the spark plug or replace the spark plug, check the decompression valve, replace the starter o-ring, mainly also to rebuild the carburetor. I'm going to clean and check if the vent for the vacuum governor, check the pole starter, tighten it a little bit so it will retract properly. Blade base assembly, replace all four blades, and we'll see how it goes. This one's a bit bent, so we're going to fix this one. Here we have the complete carburetor assembly. We're going to dismantle this carburetor for cleaning. So we have the yellow spring. So this one is 200 grams. Normally, take the clip. The diaphragm is a little bit stiff, so we're going to possibly replace the diaphragm. So when removing the diaphragm from the control spring, to place the screw in between. Make sure you won't damage the control spring. Still clean this one. Let's see if we could reuse the one. Control spring, lifter. So this one we can easily remove this one. So if we can't remove this one because it's not positioned correctly, so just move the throttle until the throttle it lines up with the snorkel, so we could easily remove the cam. So also the puppet valve, so you could easily remove the carby completely from the snorkel. So to take this one out, just lift it like this. You could easily remove that. So this one has main jet, plain main jet. So this one was previously, we know that this one is in the position C. We have this main jet, float, and has a yellow plastic needle. We'll check for the o-ring. It's no good, so we could replace the o-ring as well. So we'll see if we could reuse this one, the primer cap. So make sure that it does sits properly. It's not warped, and somehow it's already warped. So we could replace this one as well, but we clean this one anyway. So all good. So let's have a look, and let's have a look for this one as well. Air filter. So this one has a long air filter, and and still in very good shape. We can still reuse this one. So just thoroughly clean this one with a compressed air. We can still reuse this one. I still need to do more cleaning for this one. So all good. The control spring is really bad, in bad shape, and I think we need to replace this one as well. We'll check if this one stays at 50 grams. So I have ways to measure this one as per the original Victa specification, which for the control spring for the standard is 50 grams, and for the 20-inch Mustang, I think it's 60 gram. Replace this one. So I would like to keep this yellow needle for my collection reference, even though I'm not using this one. So it's good to have this anyway.